The newest Pure Fiction cycle caters heavily towards follow-up attack characters, and the brand new 5-star Jade is especially suited for this. In fact, to show you just how well she does on this newest Pure Fiction, I'm going to be taking my brand new Jade with a very underwhelming build and not even completely leveled up stats. That goes for traces as well. As I said, follow-up attack characters are going to be very important for this Pure Fiction, but for the first half, I really don't have any that can tackle those type weaknesses, so I decided to take the tried and true Acheron Nihility team alongside Kafka and Black Swan there. I'm able to get through this, and I think the highest that I was actually able to get on this was 31k. I'll be taking the second buff here since it does cater towards Acheron with that ultimate damage increase, and because that's going to be one of the main ways I'm actually building Whimsicality. For node 2, I'm going to be taking the amazing follow-up attack team that goes really well not only on this node but with Jade for Pure Fiction in general, Himeko, Herta, and then Ranmei for some really good break effect right there, and then finally Jade, which is going to add to the combination of this team, doing amazing damage. And for that, I'm going to be taking the first buff, which is going to be allowing me to get Whimsicality as quickly as possible and doing so much damage. Yeah, this Pure Fiction really ain't that bad, but let's go ahead and jump into it with the brand new 5-star Jade. For this first node, I love to take out these enemies that are smaller there so that we can go ahead and get a stack towards Acheron just like that. We can use Acheron to completely clear this first whole phase out, especially now that my Acheron's a lot stronger with that S5 good night and sleep well. What's really good about this team though is that because I have Fu Xuan here with the Trend Light Cone, she's getting a lot of value on this stage since a lot of those AoE attacks, as you're going to see right here, are able to build up stacks for Acheron really quickly, so I don't even need to worry about it. There we go, we got another Acheron ult. Let's drop that in real quick. It's really once we get to wave 2 that things kind of slow down, which sucks a little bit. Not only do I not have any type weakness that I can take advantage of aside from using Acheron's ultimate, I also am not getting attacked a lot either. The bugs are the only ones that are going to actually touch me, and they only do so on their second turn with a chance of sealing me nonetheless. So yeah, it's not good. All right, so we're gonna get one more Acheron ult here. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. We're almost done with wave 2. If it wasn't for this, once I get to Gepard, I have like no time left. It just sucks. Oh, we got sealed with Black Swan and Fu Xuan, but that's okay. They got actually sealed really early. All right, and now we're finally on to Gepard. Let's go. Acheron absolutely destroys his weakness bar, but also does some pretty good damage to him too. As long as Fu Xuan's the one getting hit too, I can get my Acheron's ult back as quickly as possible. Honestly, if my Black Swan wasn't sealed here too, I could definitely take advantage of that, but that's okay. We got another ult that we can drop right in. I don't think we're going to get another one. We're going to have to get extremely lucky that Fu Xuan gets targeted. Oh, she is though. Oh, she actually, she might die. Oh my gosh, they are targeting my Fu Xuan. There we go. That's a lot of stacks that we needed. Okay, so let's drop that in, and then Fu Xuan's gonna finally wake up. I'm just gonna pop her ult just to get us closer to Whimsicality, so once I use Acheron's, we'll have that last bit of damage. And there we go. That's gonna be the last one. Wow, we got really lucky that Fu Xuan kept getting hit. I'm actually surprised by that. And 38%. Man, I almost had Gepard down. Now that we're finally on the second node, this is where the fun begins, especially with Jade, because she's able to make my follow-up attacks do so much more. The amount of times that she's able to come in alongside Herta and Himeko and then proc the Whimsicality is absolutely broken, especially with how much damage the Whimsicality does. Like, what it's gonna do to this enemy right here. That's incredible. All right, let's go ahead and drop Herta in. I like to put the buff on Herta because I feel like she does come in a lot more than Himeko. And Jade has a really amazing AoE ult, but I'm not going to use it yet. I really feel like I don't need to. I really don't, but it does make breaking the flowers extremely easy on the last wave, so I might as well just save that until then. But the Whimsicality alone, and then also having Himeko keep coming in, yeah, this is good. All right, let's see if I can break through and maybe save the Whimsicality. We got unlucky there. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. I have Herta coming in. Actually, that works out perfectly because I am able to refresh, and then I have Herta, so I can drop her in. But we might not even need Herta's ult here. We did it. Nice. All right, let's start the deer off then. But I had already used this, so that's fine. That's going to give us the Himeko proc. There we go. Once we come on in and there's only like fire and quantum, I think that's when I should use Jade's ult, but maybe I'll just use it here. Yeah, because I really have to be careful. I don't have any sustain, so I need to take these flowers out in one go. Thankfully, because I have Ron May, I'm able to do so, but if they keep countering me over and over, that's gonna whittle me down way too quick. So let's drop this in. It's actually a really dope animation too. I love what they did with that. And just like that, we're already breaking the deer, and it's only been like what, 2 seconds it feels like. And we've got the whimsicalities constantly coming in, doing a lot of damage. Yeah, the deer is already getting destroyed. Now unfortunately it is RNG based, so we got unlucky they did get the 2 healing here, but that's fine. We'll be all right. Is that gonna give me a proc? It doesn't look like it. We're really close to Herta's ult again too. She's getting a little low on health though. That's making me nervous, but I think she'll be fine, especially because Ron May got attacked there. I think we'll be okay because I should be able to break through the deer again before he gets a turn, so we should be fine here. All right, let's get that next Himeko ult in. That's gonna give us a proc, and it should also make, yeah, Herta come in too. Without Gallagher here, I am missing those heals. I really am. All right, that's gonna break these 2. That's gonna give us 1 more proc, and like I said, the deer is already broken again, so we should be fine. Herta's actually really close though. It's making me nervous, like I said. All right, let's drop in Jade's ult one more time. That's gonna give us the 8 stacks too, but being able to take care of those flowers, there we go. There shouldn't be that many left after this too, because we've killed off a lot of phases of them, so not too bad. Again, this is with a Jade that I just built up barely, and she's able to do some really good damage out the box, so I can't imagine what it's going to be like when I actually do build her. And there we go, the deer died from Ron May. Easy peasy cake for the 40k clear, and I got 69,000 total, so close to the 70k mark. So that's the newest Pure Fiction complete. It has been out for about a week now, and I actually did get the 60k points on it before I pulled Jade. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I did that, I will show that off later this week. But all things considered, I feel like I did pretty well with Jade, considering I just got her, and it did make this a lot more fun. So I'll go ahead and share her build now. Like I said, nothing too crazy, just threw it together. Some of these pieces are ones that I've had on my other quantum characters. To start it off, 71-17 crit ratio, not too bad considering she gets an extra 100 crit damage from her kit once we're in game, however, so it doesn't show here. But her speed is atrocious because I don't have any speed boots, and her crit rate could be a little closer to 100% in my opinion. I'm using Genius's Repose since I don't have the 5-star Himeko light cone or her signature, unfortunately. This is actually a really good light cone for her nonetheless, and I do have it as 5, just not level 80 yet. And since I just got her, I'm hurting a little bit on trace materials, and yeah, as you can see, a lot of room for improvement, but she still kicks some butt today. I am running her on her best in slot, however, even though the stats are pretty bad. This headpiece is all right, probably one of the better pieces I have here. This hands has really good crit rate. The body has really good break effect. I think this was meant for Shei, honestly. The boots are terrible, but I don't have a single other pair of boots for this set. And then the new plano ornaments, I have this one with a lot of crit damage but not enough speed, and then this piece is actually pretty good for crit for substats, so this could have been a lot better. Yeah, a lot of room for improvement, but all things considered, I think that my Jade's build got the job done, and I can't wait to see what she can do in the future. That's gonna do it. Let me know what you guys thought about my Jade. I think she's actually really fun as a character. I can't wait to use her some more, but for now, I think that this was a pretty good starter test. If you guys were able to complete this Pure Fiction without Jade, let me know the teams that you guys used down below, but I definitely think that she's worth investing in if you are struggling with any Pure Fiction. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.